Hey YouTube, welcome back to UniXTCG. And yeah, I just got back from LA on Monday. I've been trying to get a bunch of things ready. I've been taking a quick breather because we are about to push forward through this year, and I wanted to give a quick channel update so you guys understand what the deal is and where I'm going to be moving forward from here. So yeah, thank you guys for all your support, and we're going to get even more so into that. If you like this sort of stuff and you like the channel, just make sure you like the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and let's talk about what we are going to be getting into for the remainder of 2025. All right, so first things first, I do want to apologize to my TCG channel just members, subscribers, because I do know that the beginning of this year I was splitting my focus heavy, and I was probably putting a little more focus into my second channel, Universe X. And the reason why I was doing this is because I was very close to monetization, and the way it works is it takes your annual analytics and it caps that off to see where you are. So basically any content you pretty much have done in the analytics they've accrued over 12 months gets pretty much out of the running for counting. So I wanted to make sure that I was going to get monetized with this channel. I didn't want anything in the early 2024 year to pretty much not count. So I did put the pedal to the metal, and I really tried to push. But congratulations to me, we are monetized on that second channel. So yeah, that's pretty much that there. I live stream video games there. I talk about manga, I talk about anime, I talk about a lot of Dragon Ball and play a lot of Dragon Ball games there. So if that's something you want to do, go in the description and check out that channel. I think there'll be something that you're probably gonna like there. Now, past that, now that that channel is monetized, we are going to be able to evenly distribute my efforts between both channels, and that's very important to me moving forward. Going off of that, I do want to say that this year on this channel we'll be primarily focusing on Dragon Ball Super Fusion World and the Gundam card game, and we will dabble into some other card games every now and then because I am a big fan of Celestials. I do like collecting Digimon cards. I do maybe want to I play casually for Pokemon Pocket, but there are always chances that other things can just kind of creep on the channel every now and then. But primarily I'll be focusing on Dragon Ball Super Fusion World, and I'll be focusing on Gundam the card game. I will be doing discussion, stuff, spoiler stuff, breakdowns, deck lists, and we are going to be shifting a lot of content around between here and the Patreon because I do want to address that later in the video, so stay tuned for that. But we will be going pretty hard on those. I just bought my tickets to Gen Con because generally Bandai has at least 2 competitive premier events per card game plus side events in most cases. So I'll be there for Fusion World. Legitimately last year, not only did we have 2 regionals for Fusion World, but it was the first opportunity to get set 3 energy markers as well as the set 3 prizing, like the 6-drop Goku and the 5-drop double strike Bardock for top 32. So I will be there for whatever Dragon Ball Super Fusion World regional events they have there, the side events too. But I am crossing my fingers because it will be the first chance for them to do a premier level event for Gundam. And yes, it's only not even a full month after Gundam releases, so who knows, but I'm gonna be there anyway, so hopefully something gets announced and I'll be there. But yeah, if you guys like those 2 card games, stay tuned, subscribe to the channel because we will be doing more and more and more. Now, the next part I wanted to get to is with the Patreon. It was a little over ambitious on my part to try to do what I was doing in this opening set 5 season while trying to put as much effort as I could into my second channel. So now that the second channel is monetized, the Patreon is going to be back at what I wanted it to be in terms of interaction. So I do have to apologize for everybody that is doing that, that was on there and didn't find what they wanted to from the Patreon, and that is my fault. Now, when it comes to that Patreon moving forward, I'm going to adjust a lot of things. The way I'm going to do this is that the groups on my Patreon that have the deck lists and stuff like that, I will be moving all of that out of the $5 range to the $1 range. The $1 tier on the Patreon is literally just going to be a support tier because, I mean, that's essentially what it already is, but I want to make it more accessible for some of the exclusive stuff that goes on in the Discord and the Patreon page. The main thing though is, if you want to help support the channel and the brand, the $1 tier will just pretty much be a great place to be. I'm going to remake the graphics so that you guys can all see your usernames on the end screen, on the splash art. It'll be the last thing that happens in my video to just show you guys all that. right before, you know, the credits, like the in page rolls. But basically the $1 support tier is just going to be a place where if you want to just give $1 a month, that's going to really help keep me afloat. It may sound like $1 to you, but if 1,000 people are in the $1 tier, that's going to really help me keep this brand afloat and not have to do things like get another part-time job to kind of balance out and save some money back. It'll help me really keep all this going while pumping out as much content as possible. So if that's something you guys would like to do, I would very much so appreciate it, and it would mean a lot to me if you join that $1 tier. Now, moving on to the $5 tier and up, I am going to be reworking how those work. There's going to be just different types of exclusive material. I do think that I want to go back to having a lot of these in-depth discussions, just having that put out in the on the channel. But one thing that really did work very, very well was the Patreon testing night, and I want to see if I can go from 1 night to 2 nights a week for the Patreon testing, because that was a really cool tight-knit group. There was a lot to be learned, there was a lot of test playing to do, and there was a lot of review. I don't think I am gonna open up coaching like with One Piece until I dominate a tournament season, because I have not been grinding hard enough in this current season to even think about that. But I do want to continue the Patreon testing nights, and now that I am in a stable, like, you know, place for the home environment, once the tiers, like the $1 tier gets kind of populated and I move into this next part of the year, I should be able to get actual giveaways done, not like the accidental, like, sloppy giveaway that I had before, which is again is my fault. So this is a lot of apologies, but I just wanted to explain to you guys what I was trying to do, because the TCG space is good, but when it comes to views on YouTube, the real breadwinner would come from more the video game views, the live streaming views. So it was very important to me that I got Universe X up and running. But now that it is up and running, I can come back 100% focused to the TCG channel. So the too long didn't read of this video are: 1, thank you guys for sticking with me. Thank you guys for chilling here. 2, I apologize for not being able to go as hard as I wanted to on the TCG channel while I was trying to set up the video gaming, manga, anime channel. 3, if you guys wanted to join the $1 support tier of Patreon, that would very much so help keep this brand afloat and healthy. And then 4, we are back, and we will be going hard, super hard, when it comes to Fusion World and Gundam. So yeah, I hope you guys are ready for content moving forward. I'm gonna have my tournament runs for LA. I did have some mid finishes when it came to LA, like 5 and 3 finishes, because yeah, I just was not able to break through Halo Ku and Boo. I had some really close losses, I had some very close wins, and it just really was feeling like the 50-50 was real. And I had some crushing losses, there were just some things that happened. So check that out. That's going to be coming up in the next day or 2. But yeah, content is going to be returning to business as usual, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Thank you guys for being a part of this channel, of this brand, and I couldn't do any of this without you. So thanks, and I'll see you later. But right before that, we do have to give a special shout out to the people who are at the tippity top of the Patreon tiers. Like I said, I'm going to be working on the graphics that you guys can all read your names here no matter what tier you're in. But for now, got to give that one of a kind shout out to the Big Daddy Flapjacks, the Beer R's, the Brother Bears, the Bryce R's, the Dallas S's, and the Danielle Inns of the world. Thank you so much for supporting me and going the extra mile, being the realm of Xers. And yeah, I just appreciate your support. So with that out of the way, we're going into the next video. Stay tuned, because we got to talk about the LA regionals, and I gotta eat some crow on this one. I gotta own up.